the evening. 8 years the elder, Rene Rodriguez of Jomi Escoboza. Rene Rodriguez said, I always have to work to get inside the taller guy with the bigger reach.
Well, no different tonight. Escoboza, 3 inches on the reach, 4 inches on the height, and he knows how to use it. And let's see if Rodriguez can close that gap. He closed it against Delanoit, who was also a taller man.
He did indeed. Championship fight. Here we go. The southpaw. Jomi Escoboza, blue wraps. Rene Rodriguez in the red. Good connection early by the Archangel.
And I like how he set that up. He did a jab first, and then he faked with the jab and the right hand left cross.
Jomi has said he wants to be the most annoying southpaw in the history of Bareknuckle.
Well, I'll tell you, when you're busy with the jab, you are an annoying southpaw, you know, and that's what Escoboza does well. He's very busy with the jab. He's been able to use that right hook, left cross combination twice early in the first round, and has landed good left hands off it, and now in a lead left cross. I'll tell you, Rodriguez has got to figure out ways to get out of the way of that left cross. He's gotten hit with a few already.
Jomi pre-fight did tell us he respects the power, speed, and movement of his opponent, Rene Rodriguez. And we saw that power on display against Matt Delanoit.
You see the technique of Escoboza. He's got a little bit of everything. He knows how to use that height. He feints well, and he shoots the jab off those feints. He gets that respect and enough to hold the distance that he wants. Rodriguez is going to have to find some decoys and some deceptions to get in close and really to shoot those big bombs that he wants to shoot. Because at this distance, he's not going to be able to get off. And Jomi Escoboza is being that annoying southpaw with that busy jab.
Rene's father, Mauricio, a world champion in Cuba, Golden Gloves champion. Rene started boxing with his father at 3 years old. Both men respectful of each other, calculated here in round 1.
I'll tell you, but if Escoboza continues this kind of disciplined fight, he doesn't even have to take any chances. I mean, right now, Rodriguez has not been able to force his way. He rushed in there, and he smothered himself, wasn't able to get it off anything of note, and now he's back at the mercy of the jab. He's going to have to be a little bit more deceptive than just rushing in like a football lineman. Otherwise, Escoboza is going to make this comfortable with that, quote, annoying jab that he's got.
Yep. Rene said he must respect the skills and be calculated tonight if he is going to walk away with the belt around his waist. Final seconds of round number 1. Cut under the right eye of Jomi Escoboza.
Every time you fight overreact, 2-second move. Now, when you start doing this, think up, go low. You're not going low. Go into that. You're not going low. He's gonna pick a small pass. He's gonna pick it.
What I gathered from Rodriguez's corner, they want him to change levels a little bit, to try to be that little bit more deceptive in closing the gap. In Escoboza's corner, I love the instructions. They told him when he rushes in, you know, meet him with that right hook. You know, it's what Desmond Green did the Shippens just in the last fight, and he had the same hook as the southpaw stance can work. As Rodriguez is rushing in, when he does come in, he's not very deceptive. He just rushes right in. And he also, I said something else I liked, when Rodriguez pulls back, don't go for his head, shoot at the stomach, you know, and then you can close that gap from there. So let's see, and those instructions right there will maintain the distance positioning that Escoboza wants.
Tried to go low-high, change levels there, Paulie.
Yeah, and then there, Rodriguez got his opportunity, but Escoboza accidentally gave up his own height. And there it is again. Escoboza was late on timing the hook, but it's there. He tried it there. Rodriguez rushing in, and he's not rushing in. He's not getting low enough. Now it's on the jab. A little mouse under the right eye of Escoboza as well now.
They worked on it as we saw in between the first and second round. Rene rushes through. And you could yell Olay there as Jomi was able to get out of the way. He says with his defensive drills, he emulates Floyd Mayweather's defense.
And that got his attention there.
Yep.
He's got his attention there now. Yeah, and he's very, very crafty. I mean, Escoboza is a crafty thinking fighter. He doesn't get in there. He looks mean, but he doesn't have that complete mean streak unless he needs it. He fights very, very calculated and calm, and he's only mean when it needs to be. You see some blood on the chest now of Rodriguez. I don't know where it's leaking from.
Rodriguez fight style kung fu.
Rodriguez is going to have to figure out a way to time Escoboza, because another thing that's happening here, whenever Escoboza uses the jab, Rodriguez is not even reacting. He's going straight back.
Right.
And if you're going straight back, it's not even a reaction. If you're going straight back, you're not going to be able to put yourself in position to react. You know, you've got to slip to the side, you know, sort of like Rocky told Tommy Gunn in Rocky V, don't waste your wiper. You know, you get to the side of that jab so you can react. If you pull back, even if it doesn't land, you're not in position to react off it, you know? There, he did it. There, that's what he needs to do. He needs to hold his ground and slip it and let something go there. He tried it there, so he's at least thinking about it.
If you stay linear, you're going to be in big trouble.
Yep, of course, exactly. So you've got to kind of keep thinking in there. And of course, Escoboza adjusts very well. He just feinted on the jab there, and that takes away the ability to time someone's jab when it's now coming off of feints.
Fight scheduled for 7 3-minute rounds. Christine Stanley and Patty Juarez went the full 7 2-minute rounds in their title fight. Final seconds of the second.
And busting up little by little. Rodriguez is getting busted up. His body language is still that of the I'm here to fight, I'm here to win, but he's getting frustrated.
Had a slip there late. Now they attend to some damage under the right eye of Rodriguez.
That was a counter hook there by Escoboza. Didn't land, as he was kind of a smack, but sort of a matador move by Escoboza. Rightfully not counted as a knockdown, but nonetheless showing the defensive posture of Escoboza, where he keeps his balance and changes position.
And with the different stances, Paulie looked like he tripped over his lead foot, basically. Round 3. Escoboza did go the full 5 rounds in the semifinals against Sergio Mello. Mike Goldberg, 2-time world champion, the Magic Man, Paulie Malignaggi. This is our main event of the evening for the Cruiserweight Championship. Jomi Escoboza, wrapped in blue. Rene Rodriguez, wrapped in red.
I like Rodriguez thinking there. He's trying to time that jab with his right hand. He's looking for the right thing there. He's trying to react off it. Escoboza will be better off served now to feint off that jab a little bit. Let's see if he realizes and understands it. As Rodriguez is starting to get a little bit of that timing. He's at least attempting to shoot the right hands.
Over the years, Rene has trained with many different outstanding boxers, including the Road Warrior, Glenn Johnson.
Rodriguez now trying his hand at a southpaw stance. Back to the right-handed stance. I mean, that jab. I mean, Escoboza was right. You want to be the annoying southpaw, and that's what he is. I mean, right now, if you ask Rodriguez what he's feeling annoyed. As he's in the fight, I mean, he's not. His body language doesn't tell you he wants to go anywhere except fight. He's just not able to close that gap, to cover that real estate, to make it the fight that he wants to make it, and it's because of that Escoboza jab.
Keep improving my game, become the most annoying southpaw ever.
See, Rodriguez once in a while gets off a good body shot there. It's not for lack of trying on the part of Rodriguez. He just doesn't have the ideas right now.
It's as much about the reach as anything else, isn't it, Paulie?
It's about the reach, but also Escoboza knows how to use it. He knows how to not give it up. He knows how to use it.
We talk about that all the time. You have the reach advantage. Okay, that's great, but do you utilize the reach advantage? Jomi does an excellent job of it.
Excellent, excellent. I mean, he doesn't, even with that sharp jab when he steps in, he doesn't overstep into where Rodriguez can land that counter. Rodriguez is trying, but he's consistently come up short because Escoboza's not overcommitting.
Jomi turns that shoulder over, turns that 75-inch reach into about a 79-inch reach. 6'3".
And I'll tell you, Rodriguez has to shorten up that counter right hand just a little bit. He's so antsy to throw it. He's so frustrated that he's putting so much mustard on it that he's telegraphing it a little bit. It was just a little too wide there. If he just shoots it for technique, just time it and shoot it, he's going to be able to land it. You don't have to land it too hard. You just want Escoboza to know you can find the home with it. And then from there, maybe, you know, you work off that. But he's so antsy to land that big shot that he's overshooting the shot. He's telegraphing it a little bit, and he's a bit too wide with it, and Escoboza sees just enough of it to slip it.
Turns right out of the way.
You're not going nobody. Every time you go jab to his chest, if you jab to his chest, it doesn't move. Land. You land, try and go to his head. Jab to his chest.
Our title fight continues. Round 4. You have Jomi in all 3 rounds thus far, Paulie?
Yeah. I got Jomi controlling it. But Rodriguez is not convinced that he's out of the fight. He might be down 3 rounds, but he doesn't want to hear it.
All it takes is 1 punch.
Yeah, and you can see Rodriguez still believes that. You can kind of tell when somebody's body language tells you that even though they're still in the fight, they're actually mentally checked out of the fight. Rodriguez is not checked out of the fight. He's still trying his heart out there. But credit to Escoboza, though. Again, he's able to escape the danger and then keep the fight at center trigon and dictate with the proper distance. And the proper punch selection, of course.
And Jomi does a lot of grinding, he told us, in his defensive drills. What adjustments have you made as you've advanced? He said defense, AKA not getting touched.
Yep. And again, he got that nice little pivot move.
Yep.
When Rodriguez overcommits, and he kind of sends him flying, sort of like a matador, as you said earlier.
Absolutely.
Right. Oh, nice feint there, and reverse the shots. You see, feinted with the jab, came with the left cross and jab at the end of it. I'll tell you, I'd like to see Jomi shoot a couple of crosses to the body like his corner's telling him. His corner, I heard his head trainer telling him, I haven't seen the body shots, you know, the body's there. Even just to get Rodriguez looking down and then surprise him with another headshot. You know, you can kind of start dictating up and down, even if you're not trying to get your man out of there. Just the fact that he's got to worry about shots coming down, now you surprise him with a couple of hard headshots that can hurt him.
Absolutely.
But Rodriguez is stuck to mainly headhunting. Just a handful of body shots I've noticed he's gone for. I guess because he doesn't want to fix it if it ain't broke, right?
I guess. So far, So far, Jomi's ahead on the scorecards, but this is anybody's fight as far as durability and as far as who's in there with the ability to finish the fight. Both men.
Yeah, that was a nice block. That was a nice idea by Rodriguez. Turned southpaw through a hard right hook. Jomi saw it and blocked it, but the idea was there, and you know it was close.
There he thought about the body, Paulie.
You saw what Rodriguez did there. He touched the body, gets Jomi thinking he might go to the body again, and then comes an overhand right. And that's what the corner of Escoboza has been telling Jomi to do, but Jomi is not listening. He's dictating the fight. He doesn't want to fix it because it's working, but you know, you can mix up shots downstairs. It doesn't necessarily have to be the kill shot. It can just be to, you know, start getting the attention away from their head, and then all of a sudden you come back with a surprise headshot that can't hurt your opponent. Again, there you saw what Rodriguez did there. Once again, overcommitting, overshooting the shot. He was in position for that counter, telegraphed the shot at too wide. Then he got so frustrated that he missed. He came back with a back spinning punch and he caught a warning for it.
Come on. You listen, you get feedback. You're not fucking listening. 3 seconds and you're not fucking, and you want to talk? Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Bro. When you rush it, you don't do shit. Go to the bottom. 3 seconds about to throw the jack. That's all you gotta do. Why are you making it look? Give me the top. Give me the top. Give me the top. Water. 3 second rule. Go. When you're rushing, face. Get on him. He's winning it by glitching. He's winning it by glitching.
Round 5. Behind on the scorecards, but still in this fight.
Yeah, and you know, Escoboza is fighting a very, very disciplined fight, and it's befuddled Rodriguez. It's not for the lack of trying, as I said earlier. You know, when I first started boxing in my life, when I was a teenager, somebody gave me a good quote. It said, in combat, it's not always a matter of will, but skill. And then it's not for a lack of will that Rodriguez is not in this fight right now. It's for a lack of skill when in comparison to the skill of Jomi Escoboza, who's winning this fight, dictating it like a chess master.
Yes.
You know, Rodriguez wants to win the fight. He's trying his heart out, but Escoboza has just simply been better. Nice body shot there by Rodriguez. Can he follow it up? He landed a body shot, but he went backwards instead of forwards to try to follow it up.
It's a battle of two skilled fighters, but it's Jomi Escoboza who's winning the duel.
Yeah.
He's outskilling him, right?
Yeah, I mean, Escoboza is immense right now. And Rodriguez is trying his heart out, but he's still at university.
Big left to the chin of Rodriguez.
See, in some ways, you could say he's being taken to school.
Yes, very much so, which Jomi Escoboza has had a habit of doing in his bare knuckle career. 7-0 overall, 4-0 inside the Trigon, looking to become the first Cruiserweight World Champion here at BYB Extreme.
Let it be known, Rodriguez is a combative student. He's not,
no question.
He's not just accepting the lesson. He's trying to turn the tables. It's just, he's overly frustrated, and every round you can see the frustration mounting as he's running out of time.
And a young man who has overcome so much in life, active in the community, has gone from all the adversity to wanting to be a role model, fighting for his family, fighting for all those who've been told they can't do it. Yeah. Because Rene wants to show them, win or lose, that you can.
The underdog story.
Amen.
And that's the thing about combat. All the opinions don't matter. when you get it, when you step inside that combat cage, ring, trigon, doesn't matter. All the opinions don't matter. Whether they were all praising you or whether they were all criticizing you. What you're about to do once the bell rings is all that matters once you're in there.
Swinging for the fences. The fight moves to the championship rounds.
If you notice, when you fight out and you pull in it, what does he do? He do shit. Do not hunt. When you throw the two, throw it to the sternum. What are you gonna do? Throw the two to the sternum, because he's figuring out your jab. So now let's get the sternum. Pull in. Remember, you're in Miami. Don't leave it in the hands of jab. Are you listening? He's figuring out your jab. You're gonna 3-second rule the jab. Oh, throw that wax right there. Breathe. Keep your hands up and make it a double shot.
Championship rounds in our first ever cruiserweight title fight. Jomi Escoboza, the Archangel, the Southpaw in the blue, Rene White Boy Rodriguez in the red, looking for a walk-off home run to become the champion. Down big on the scorecards, but a lot of heart remains. With 5.5 minutes remaining in this fight. And they ducked under.
And once again, every round is starting to become a repeat of the previous round. And Rodriguez, less and less energy as we're in round 6. And he's gonna have to find the answer. Escoboza's not gonna give it to him. He's not gonna do anything undisciplined to make a mistake in order for Rodriguez to be able to land the big shot. It's gonna be up to Rodriguez to figure out how to find that opening. That jab, that jab, that jab, that annoying southpaw jab Escoboza talked about. It's been working for him, and it's been allowing him to dictate this fight.
The invisible jab. And what's the best jab you can throw? The one that lands.
Yeah, the one that lands. The one the guy doesn't see.
You got that right. The one that hits your opponent square in the face. This calculated attack has been constant, but you can see the respect that Escoboza has for Rodriguez in doing so.
Yeah, of course, they know each other well. He knows he's a good puncher. He's not looking to give him a chance to get out of there. There's a body shot by Escoboza.
Got him caught in the corner, Paulie. Rene telling him, come on in, buddy.
And again, that's the body shots the corner's been telling Escoboza to go for.
We are headed to the 7th and final round.
Rodriguez is going to need
do me a favor.
round 7.
That walk-off homer, right?
Yeah, you notice? You're not in a rush. Get it to the bottom. You're not in a rush. Hey, every time you throw the jab, you just say the same thing again. Go 3 punches. What are you gonna do? Left. Double up. He's gonna do this, dude. He doesn't drop him out. 3. It's your work, right? It's your work, right? Who's work? Who's work? Let me hear you. Who's work? Who's work? Who's work? Who's work? Okay. Let that man know. Hands up. Not a hurry.
3 minutes remain. Rene Rodriguez needs to stop Jomi Escoboza.
Let's see how bad Rodriguez wants it now. He needs a knockout. Nothing to save it for.
Caught him with that one. Jomi doubling up on that jab.
And he's actually got the jab in overdrive now. He's busier with it this round than he's been in a few rounds.
Yes.
Because he knows that Rodriguez is going to get desperate, so keep him controlled on the end of that distance jab. Right on the end of that stick, as we call it.
Yep.
And it has calmed down. Oh, nice call, nice left cross. It has calmed Rodriguez down.
Yes.
And that left cross has opened up now a bigger cut on over the right eye of Rene Rodriguez. Now it's leaking all over. And that's the thing. With trying to get the big finish that you need, Rodriguez also puts himself in position to be finished.
Sure.
By walking into heavier shots.
Two originals from the greenhouse. This sport, the oldest form of combat sports, has a rebirth. It's energized the combat world. And these two men and the evolution of their games, Paulie, are a perfect example of where we are headed.
Yeah. And they say styles make fights. That's a big saying in boxing. I don't know if they say it in MMA, but they definitely say it in boxing.
They do all the time.
Styles make fights. Rodriguez, a very exciting fighter, loves to bang it out, but he's just not been able to be where he wants to be, real estate-wise, to be able to bang it out the way he needs to.
Jomi took a bit of a low shot. He's good to go. Final 30 seconds of this championship fight. Exactly what you just said, Paulie. Rodriguez went into full attack mode late, and he caught Jomi Escoboza once or twice.
Yeah, I mean, he had to go for it anyway.
Yeah, he did
Right
indeed.
Rodriguez, he never stopped trying.
Ever.
And there were moments where he was frustrated and he was kind of stopping to sort of overthinking, but he never looked like he had a defeated look in his eye, even in the last 10 seconds where he went for the money shot. He knew he was behind, he knew what he needed to do, and he kept trying for it the whole way. But very compliments to Jomi Escoboza. What a disciplined, tactically brilliant fight he fought.
He's my corner, let him in.
That's right. What's that?
I made it too difficult. I shouldn't have this. I shouldn't have this. Huh? Yeah.
The city loves both these men. Jomi Escoboza and Rene Rodriguez go the distance.
Good fight, guys. Good job.
The official decision is in. Who is our champion? Here is Bob Alexander.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the decision, let's have a nice round of applause for both fighters, please. Ladies and gentlemen, from the James L. Knight Center in Miami, Florida, after 7 championship rounds of bare-knuckle boxing, we go to the scorecards. Judge Vicente Rodriguez scores the bout 69-64. Judges Michael Tate and John Rupert both score the bout 67-66. For the winner by unanimous decision, now the BYB Extreme Cruiserweight Champion, Jomi, the Archangel Escoboza.
Jomi Escoboza is the champion.
Hey,